What's up, guys? Brian with HappyThumbsGaming here, back with some more Funko Fusion. Next up, we got the Umbrella Academy, Level 4, 2, Spry, Samurai, Fun Play. That's right, we're going to scour through the level and find all of those collectibles, except for those character cameo quest bits. Now, we do have some quick links down below in the video description, so if you are in a hurry looking for a specific collectible or whatever the case may be, feel free to use those now. Here we are in the Funko Factory Hub world for Umbrella Academy, and we are pretty much in the home stretch as we only have 2 more levels left, and we're going to go ahead and jump right in to level 4, 2 Spry Samurai. So after a quick peek at the collectibles, we'll jump right in and find ourselves in a pretty snazzy hotel room. That's right, we're going to flip the switch and go ahead and make our way through this really fancy hallway, which is basically a time portal jump. And okay, same but different. And as soon as we get on the right-hand side of the room, we're going to notice a fireplace and an amber fossil nestled right in next to it. Now, on the left side of the room, we find the sleeping quarters, but more importantly, a silver chest that happens to be the Destroy All Collectibles and our very first Pogo doll, which is 1 of 5. So we just need to find 4 more. And in fact, we're actually going to find 2 more as soon as we leave this door. As we make our way out into the hallway, collect some vinyl, we're going to take a hard right and look all the way at the end of the hallway as we will see the next Pogo doll. If you advance too far, it will trigger the Samurai, but that's okay. His ground pounds are going to be tough enough that right there probably would have actually rang off and collected that Pogo doll for you. So if for some reason you're not able to get that off, it should do it on its own. Now, the goal here is to get behind him unsuspectingly and hit him in that cookie soft spot. If that red portion is up, he is blocking it. And if he's not in the right spot, we won't be able to hit it. So as we make our way around, we find Pogo number 3, which happens to be on a luggage rack in the hallway there. Again, if you continue to chase this Samurai around, like let's say you don't get the sweet spot right away, he's going to keep running laps and will eventually ground pound that Pogo into oblivion. Now, if you didn't find that he went over there and ground pounded it, make sure you get it on your own. But the goal is to simply just use these spatial jumps or teleport points to go ahead and jump behind him so that you can go ahead and drill him in that soft spot. Now, it seems like I'm not really doing any damage at all, but every once in a while I get a piece of text that shows either white, orange, or red. If you're getting into that red zone, that means we're probably getting close. And I definitely recommend fighting him from a distance when you're trying to advance him. In order to advance him, just fill up his meter, and as soon as it hits 100%, he will run to the next point. In this case, it's actually going to be a sweet spot that we can jump behind him and take him down. Oh, nope, guess not. We got 1 more to go, so like I said, this battle could go quicker or longer for you depending on your luck or maybe a little bit of aim. We're going to go ahead and try to run all the way around and get to another one of those spatial jumps. And once we get there, we should be able to jump right behind him, hit him in that sweet spot, and end this portion of the battle. At least that's the goal anyways. And Booyakashow, even though it showed red, it still did damage, so Samurai down. Let's get our bearings, and we can see that we're actually right at the very beginning. So we're going to run all the way to the far end of that hallway where that Pogo doll was. This is a great chance to go ahead and get it in the random event that it did not get ground pounded out of its mind. All right, in that corner too, there is going to be a silver chest. Go ahead and pop it open and grab crown number 1 as well as all the vinyl around it. Now we're going to go straight back down the hallway that we came from and go a little bit further and hang a right into what appears to be a break room. I say that because there's food and all sorts of seating, so we'll crack off that KFC bucket, and looking up on that same wall up above it is going to be the Pogo doll number 4. Woo to the hoo-hoo-hoo. All right, we got a silver chest in here, but it is a destroy all enemies. And as soon as we activate it, we get jumped by a bunch of bad guys, including one of those spider head jumpers, which lands its spot right on our noggin. I'm pretty sure we did not sign off on that. You gotta ask permission to get up that close, sir. All right, we go ahead and find ourselves the chest now that all the baddies have been irradiated, and we are good to go in the break room. Now, you should note that there is a green mold machine right there. Now, you could use that to go ahead and get yourself a soda and heal up, or perhaps here in a second, we're gonna pop open this door, and at the end of the hallway, there is a character swap box. We're actually going to, well, heal up, and then we're going to use the swap box to switch on over to Starbuck. Reason for it is we want his 5-star speed, not necessarily for this retrieval of the green Protopart, but more so for the future stuff coming up right after that. So we actually have a pretty sketchy puzzle coming up that's probably going to test a lot of your patience, but it's all good. I'm going to try to give you some advice and help you get through it as always. All right, we're going to go ahead and double back into the break room and drop this green Protopart into the green mold machine, which is going to give us soda Protopart number 4 of 5. So we almost got that next item added to our list. All right, heading back to the old purple door, let's smash the lever in front of it and turn around and find number 2 right on the hallway wall. We're actually going to run and see the chest, run right by it, flip number 3, hang a hard right, and on the right-hand side wall before the recycling bin should be number 4. Double back to it, grab the crown, and we are ready to take on the most difficult puzzle of them all. Essentially, this one has an electrified ground, which makes it very difficult. If you touch the water, you instantly die, and if you die 5 times, it's game over. We're going to start off by crafting ourselves a gas canister. Now, because we still have that 5-star speed character out, it's going to make this moving around and jumping a little bit easier. At least that's how we feel. And jump out onto the table and across to the next one. And when you're making your way over to the big table with the red Protopart box, we recommend jumping and dashing. Repeat that same jump and dash process over to this big table, yeet that canister out, explode it, and reveal a laser pad that will require a sentry turret. Now we're going to go ahead and jump back across and get ourselves a sentry turret. Now we could have grabbed that red Protopart, and you're welcome to do so. You could go return it and come back. However, if you fall while that's happening, you're going to have to remove this electricity, and we're going to do that right now. So basically the same process, but instead of with the gas canister, we're using the sentry turret. Jump, and then we'll jump and dash, and then jump and dash. And from there, we should be able to place the turret onto that far balcony or ledge there. And look at that. It places down and booyaka shao. Now watch this. All of the electric stuff is going to disappear. After that fuse explodes off the wall, all of the little electric cords disappear. And we can now collect silver crown number 4. Pew, pew, pew. And we can also drop into the water now. So it's safe, which makes this last part easy. So I struggled with that in my scouting run, and I was going to actually grab the red Protopart and take it back just to save myself the trip to and from. However, it just seems safer, because look, now I can run around. I don't have to worry about dying or none of that, so easy peasy. We'll take this red orb all the way out to the hallway, right next to the old purple door where we started that 4-lever puzzle. And booyaka shao, business blaster prototype 4 of 5. Speaking of blasting, we can go ahead and open this door, but I do recommend picking up that chest first because we use our gramophone and we take it out in the hallway and drop it. And sometimes it can kind of be cluttered up with too many things using the same icon or button to activate them. So in this case, the gramophone is triangle to pick up, and that chest is also triangle to open. All right, mold yourself a gramophone and take it into the dry spot after hitting the samurai and sort of stunning him. The goal here is to hit the 3 spots on the laundry machine behind it and open the door, and once it's open, smack him right into it. Now in the story mode, we had to do this 3 times. They have since changed it, and it looks like it's only 2. Go ahead and stun him again, grab that gramophone. If he destroys it with the ground pound, simply mold another. They are free, it shouldn't cost you any money. And I did notice too that in my scouting run, it did not show the icons on the washing machine in the back. However, I was able to shoot those 3 points of interest, and it did work. So rather than having to restart and reload and replay, definitely try shooting those 3 points, and hopefully it'll work for you. All right, we need some more fire. So let's go ahead and mold ourselves a gas canister and turn around and drop it right on the ground. That's right, drop it like it's hot, because in fact it is. Go ahead and pop it a few times. It should melt the ice and give us access to a silver chest, which inside is going to reveal a silver crown. Silver crown. All right, pick both of those up, and before making your way out of here, let's go ahead and hit the final Pogo doll, which happens to be up on a water main. Now we have 2 points of interest because we've taken out both samurais. We have the fun key, but we also have taken out all of the collectibles. So let's make our way back and pop open this all collectibles chest. Right, feel the need to take a nap. I guess now would be a good time. There's another little Pogo stuffed plush. I guess it's just a teddy, huh? Never mind. I thought it was another Pogo doll on the bed there. A little different one, but nope, it's just a teddy bear. All right, we're trying to collect some bits here as we are going to have to complete a tube meter. That's right, we've got a vinyl tube coming up. And then we also have a Foxxo body part. Go ahead and pick up some vinyl, slam the key into the doorway, spin to win, and in we go. Right on the hard left, turn around, booyakashow, 20,000 vinyl, which should be more than enough, unless you died a few times in that other room, which would be unfortunate. Hopefully that was not the case. Foxxo body part on the right side, so the last two items we needed were right in this final little, I guess it's the green room is kind of what it seems like. All right, we got ourselves an elevator. Let's go ahead and jump inside, use that crown, and booyakashow. I've been getting a lot of comments lately of people telling me that booyakashow has become a staple word in their day-to-day life. I find that pretty cool, so thank you for sharing that excitement with me, because you know what? When something cool happens, nothing like a bellowing of a booyakashow! Kind of like getting all those collectibles and finding ourselves back in the Funko Factory Hub world for the Umbrella Academy, which leaves us only one more level before we're done with another world. So pretty sweet stuff. Guys, that's going to wrap it up for the Umbrella Academy Level 4, 2 Spry Samurai Fun Play. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If you did, please click that like button. You'd be surprised how many people watch and enjoy. Even leave comments, but don't click the like. We'd love it if you did. Check us out on social media, HappyThumbsGaming.com, HTGmerch.com. We're all over the place. Check it out. As for me, that's going to do it. As always, until next time.